Last week's harrowing episodes of the BBC soap saw Shakil, played by Shaheen Jafargholi, die in a horrifically tragic knife attack on EastEnders. The plot had already been announced earlier this year, as the soap's bosses made sure to plan the new storyline as sensitively as possible. The news came as a result of long-term planning with former EastEnders actress Brooke Kinsella, whose brother Ben died from knife crime in London back in 2008, but the reality of the plot has still proved shocking for long-time fans of the soap, as many have admitted to being in floods of tears over the scenes. Tonight's aftermath saw Keegan, Zach Morris, and Carmel, Bonnie Langford, struggling with their grief. Teenager Keegan was stabbed himself in the incident, but that didn't stop the rest of the Kazemi family from sending blame his way. Carmel, on the other hand, was utterly distraught and could barely cope other than to repeatedly call her deceased son's voicemail simply to hear his voice, while the rest of Walford attempted to rally round the family by holding a tribute at the Queen Vic pub in honor of Shakil. Keegan and his friends broke into Sharon Mitchell's Letitia Dean Club for their own private party instead. But it was Mick, Danny Dyer, who seemed to be dealing with his own secrets surrounding the incident, as the rest of Albert Square praised him for his heroic activities. An angry Keegan then confronted the pub landlord for his actions, claiming he had purposely not listened to him calling out to save Shakil. Nearly breaking down with his mother Shirley Carter, Linda Henry, Mick started taking some painkillers to cope. "I thought he was ranting, I just thought he was delirious," Mick whispered. Determined to stop her son from blaming herself, Shirley begged Mick, "You weren't to know, I told him to shut his mouth." Mick went on, unable to forgive himself. "What if you hadn't gone out there? There'd be 2 dead little boys." Shirley then insisted, and it seemed Mick was appeased. Yet when a distraught Carmel suddenly appeared outside the pub ranting and raving about her dead son, unfortunately Mick was the one to catch her. Why didn't you save my son?" the grieving mother screamed, unable to separate her feelings from the truth. Seemingly broken, Mick was full of guilt at hearing Carmel's words, and things could go from bad to worse for the character in future episodes. Will the other residents of Albert Square start to blame Mick too? Or will there be another twist to the tale? EastEnders continues tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One.